Hey there and welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm sure you can see by the title, I have an extremely exciting video for you guys. I have managed to find a fragrance that I heard about well over 10 years ago and have been on the hunt for. It is a discontinued gem. It's one that's so highly regarded in the frag head community, and as you all know, it is Gucci 2 pour Homme. And actually I was kindly gifted this by a company and online store that I adore, Parfum Gallerie. They are based out of Canada. Before they kindly gifted this to me, I've actually purchased from them on my own twice before, and they have incredible shipping that always arrives safely and very quickly, which I love. And yeah, so I've been looking for this and I was so happy to actually snag up the last bottle that they had. So I've been playing with it for a while and I can give you a kind of comprehensive review of how I feel about it, whether I like it, whether it was worth it, go through the notes, and then stick around to the end of the video for some dupes as well. Also, for all of you, if you're interested, I will leave Parfum Gallerie's website in the description box below. If you are based out of Canada, then you can already go ahead and purchase. And I do know that they are slowly going to be opening up to the United States and Mexico. So if you're based out of the United States and Mexico and you're interested in purchasing from them, then there's a feature on their website where you can contact them and send them a message through a form. So you can just let them know that you saw this video and that you would be interested in purchasing from them when they do open up, so that they can get into contact with you when they open up to the US and Mexico. And I will say, although this is, well, it's obviously discontinued, but it's sold out on their website, even though it hasn't been updated, but I know for a fact it's sold out. They also do sell Gucci 2 pour Femme, and it comes in 50 ml and 75 ml. The 50 mls are all sold out, but the 75 ml, there's one left. And the only thing is you can't really see how many are left, so I asked on behalf of you guys, and I know that there is one left. So first come, first serve if you're interested. Gucci 2 also is very much, like, I love some things about it, and I really hate the projection, longevity, and lack of sillage and everything, so it's definitely not for everyone. I know it's very hyped up, but even if you're not interested in Gucci 2, there are so many fragrances on their website, and while they have fragrances that are available, they do specialize in finding fragrances that have been discontinued for a while. So take a look if you're interested, and yeah, let's get into the review. So Gucci 2 pour Homme. This has violet leaf, bergamot, red hot chili pepper, pimento, cinnamon, black tea, violet, tobacco leaves, musk, myrtle, and olive tree wood. And for me, honestly, I had heard so many reviews of this particular fragrance just being reviewed as the most beautiful, woody, fresh black tea scent. And if you've been watching me for a while, then you know that I love tea scents and I've been trying to get more and more into them. I own a couple now, but I would like to get so much more. So that's what really drew me in. Other than the fact that it was discontinued and highly regarded, it was described as being an incredible black tea scent, and everyone kind of universally seemed to love it. So I've been playing with it for a while. I'll spray it on my arm to kind of talk through the review. The first thing I'll say, and this is personal to me, but if your skin chemistry is similar to mine, then it might help to know that if cinnamon is a note in any fragrance, something about my skin chemistry will just make that note come alive, and that note kind of overpower a lot of the other notes. And this fragrance is no exception. I find that the cinnamon comes on pretty strong. It does have a beautiful tea, black tea leaves note to it, and I definitely get that. But on my skin, it's very much a cinnamon black tea rather than a black tea with some cinnamon as being kind of like a secondary note. I get a lot of that on my skin, which hasn't been at least described the same way in a lot of the reviews I was watching. So I just wanted to put that out there, that if you don't like cinnamon, or if you're not a fan of having it be showcased very strongly in a fragrance, I would say on my skin, that definitely comes through. The black tea is stunning, it's beautiful. I completely agree with everyone who said that, and I'm so glad that I do get that on my skin and the cinnamon isn't overpowering that note. However, I would say that maybe some of the citrus, violet leaf, violet, tobacco leaves, and musk don't really come as strong. I would say I don't really get any violet, maybe some violet leaf and bergamot in the opening, making it a little bit more fresh, a little bit more citrusy, but honestly on my skin it's a lot of like a greeny, a slightly green cinnamony black tea. And maybe it's the myrtle that's making it seem green, maybe it's the violet leaf, but I would say that because of that green note and that cinnamon, it just reminds me of the holidays and Christmas, which is another thing that I haven't really heard in other reviews, but on my skin it does. It reminds me of either a place I've been during the holidays or just that time of year. Whereas the projection, sillage, and overall performance of this fragrance remind me of a fragrance that I would wear, you know, in spring and summer, because much like Gucci 2 Pour Femme, it is very immediately pretty close to the skin. It has discrete projection. I would say it doesn't really project that much. It's a beautiful scent, even with that strong cinnamon. I really do like the scent and I love the fragrance, but something about both Gucci 2 Pour Femme and Gucci 2 Pour Homme really do not project on me. They really don't last very long, and especially with this one, I feel like even more than Gucci 2 Pour Femme, there is no way to overspray this. I feel like I could spray and spray and spray, which I obviously don't want to do because it's discontinued and it took so long for me to find, but to really get it on the skin, there's no way to overspray this. So that's something that I know would be a turn off for a lot of you if you're really into at least medium projecting or beast mode fragrances. This is nowhere near that, and the scent has to really be, I don't know, a love for you guys if you're gonna kind of deal with the low projection. However, in my opinion, that peppery green, I don't know, like black tea cinnamon fragrance is one that is unique. In my collection, I don't own anything like this, and I'm so happy to have it as part of my collection. So I feel a lot of the same way that I did with Gucci 2 Pour Femme, in that I adore the scent, and the projection, sillage, and all of that is a disappointing factor that I've kind of had to deal with as a second result. And a lot of people feel it does last a long time, but then a lot of people do agree. So it might be up to skin chemistry, it might just be me and some of us, but I thought I would mention. The other thing I will say is bottle wise, if that matters to you guys, it's very much the same as Gucci 2 Pour Femme, where it's an incredibly heavy bottle and a heavy lid. However, this is a lighter lid than the women's version. It's kind of like a fake gold wood, and the bottle itself is just as heavy, and this has a textured bottom, whereas Gucci 2 Pour Femme does not. And overall, I would say I'm happy I own it. I'm happy I got to try it out because the curiosity was killing me. But there is a blog, and I will link it in the description box below, called Cologne Buys, where the author really goes in depth in kind of reviewing this fragrance, and on his skin as well. The projection just really wasn't there. And he offers up 3 dupes and similar fragrances in this same vein in that article. I haven't tried any of those out, but judging by his review, I feel like he has a pretty good idea of both what this is and describes the ways in those 3 dupes are different and similar. So if you're interested, because I know this is hard to find, if you're interested in this type of fragrance, I will also link that in the description box below, along with obviously Parfum Gallerie, the website that kindly gifted this to me and that I bought from myself. And yeah, don't forget to leave me a comment below and let me know if you guys are also interested in tea fragrances, and if you have suggestions, please put them in the comments below. I love to get suggestions from you guys on what to try, especially if you have tea fragrance suggestions. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!